for being here. Thank you. Good evening and welcome to the grand opening of Liberty Harbor East. I am Jeff Case, a managing director for Bizzuto Development Company, and it is my pleasure to serve as your MC this evening. Before we get started, in addition to those who will be speaking, I'd like to take a moment to welcome some elected officials that have joined us this evening. Senator Bill Ferguson, Council President Brandon Scott, Councilman Eric Costello, Councilwoman Sharon Green Middleton, Councilman Robert Stokes, and Delegate Brooke Lieberman. Thank you for the support and thank you for being here. 3 years ago, or please, yeah, thank you. I'm going to try not to back up too quickly at any moment here with a harbor right behind me. 3 years ago, almost to the day, we stood here to celebrate the official groundbreaking of Liberty Harbor East. In that time, this aspirational building has risen alongside the harbor, complementing the larger Harbor East neighborhood. It showcases the best of Baltimore, its rich maritime history, and the hardworking people who have played a role in the continued renewal of this great American city. It has been a privilege and an honor to partner with the Patarakis family and Harbor East Management Group in delivering a community that feels contextual yet visionary. We are grateful for the Patarakis family's unwavering confidence in and commitment to the future of Baltimore, as well as their trust and support of Bizzuto in this collaboration at Liberty Harbor East. As part of the groundbreaking celebration 3 years ago, our artist and partner Gutierrez Studios created the sculpture next to me. Modeled after the bow of a ship, it was fashioned of Corten steel by local talent and craft, as were many of the details that surround you throughout this building and this terrace. Today, we thank you for joining us as Liberty is delivered in its final form, a testament to the industrious history and pioneering spirit of our city and a shining example of the continued investment and excellence that Baltimore deserves. I am now honored to introduce Bill Patarakis, CEO of H&S Properties Development Corporation. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeff. On behalf of our family, H&S Properties Company and Harbor East, it is our honor to welcome you this evening to the official opening of Liberty Harbor East. Thank you, Mayor Jack Young, for being here with us tonight. A close friend of my dad's, you have always been a strong supporter of development in this city, as evidenced in the latest accomplishment to keep the Preakness here in Baltimore. Jack, you're a go-to, get-it-done mayor. Not that my endorsement means much, but you have our family's support. To Tom and Toby Bizzuto, you are an incredible organization, and we are glad to have partnered with you as our residential manager. You also were the general contractor, and your construction company is second to none in performance. A special thanks to those who were personally involved, those from Harbor East, Scott Spencer and Dave Miners. And from the Bizzuto Group, Jeff Case, Tess Gwynn, Nick Umasella, and some of his associates that I had to work with, Stuart, Tim, and Raphael. You guys are awesome. I'd also like to welcome Colin Taggart and Kim Clark from BDC for joining us and working through many obstacles. While my family was most notably, my father, John Patarakis Sr., has developed each building within the Harbor East neighborhood. This project has felt more personal and more of a reflection of the family's deep-rooted history and our loyal commitment to the city of Baltimore. Almost 3 years ago, we stood before here groundbreaking it on this day, just days before my father's passing. A project as big and bold as the Liberty would not have been possible or imaginable without my father's vision, his tenacity, and his unwavering commitment to this hometown. Looking out over this stunning property and of our city's skyline, I am fairly certain that he would approve of what we see here tonight, and this night is dedicated to him. When we searched for a name for this building, we sought to stay within the nautical theme. As I was looking for ship names, I ran across Liberty. I learned that the Liberty ships built here in World War II were constructed in the Bethlehem Steel shipyard. Of course, the name Liberty is of great personal meaning to our family. Liberty Chaklis was my aunt, my father's sister, and just like many of us, worked the family business at H&S Bakery for much of her life. She held various roles, but many of us knew her in the later years as the retail store manager. I knew her as a tough lady on the outside, but a soft heart on the inside. She lived the American dream, leaving their homeland of Greece and immigrating to America for a better life, and landing in Baltimore to raise her family. The name Liberty also tells the story of a great nation and the role Baltimore has played. That night at Fort McHenry in 1814, Francis Scott Key, while he watched the Baltimore Fort McHenry withstand the onslaught of the British, he was inspired to write our national anthem. We should stand proud for our flag and for Baltimore. For each of these reasons, the name of Liberty ties back to one central theme, and that is the city of Baltimore. Our family has been blessed with success in the baking industry, most recognized at H&S Bakery and Schmidt Baking Company. We took on the role of developing Harbor East to drive real estate projects forward and create long-term value for the city of Baltimore. Risking our core business, my father dug deep, very deep, committing to make this neighborhood into a community that would shine a positive light in the city for years to come. We are grateful that Liberty Harbor East has been so quickly embraced by the community and has had such staggering success up to date. Thank you for celebrating this opening with us.
It is now our honor to introduce our mayor, Jack Young.
Thank you, Jeff, and thank you to the Padareckas family. Thank you to the development partners at Harbor East Development and Bozzuto Development for joining forces to once again deliver a magnificent new building within our city that we all can be proud of. Congratulations to this exceptional team. This building, which features both rental apartments and condominiums for home ownership, as well as the expanded Whole Food grocery store, which will be downstairs, is the latest addition to the Harbor East community. However, I believe that a strong sense of neighborhood, which includes residents, businesses, and visitors alike, has always been a key ingredient to the vision and success of Harbor East since the first building opened more than 20 years ago. Liberty is now the newest member of this vibrant, dynamic waterfront community. The City of Baltimore has always been a partner in the development of Harbor East as it has grown and changed over the years. And I continue to believe that strong relationships like the ones here today between local government and important business partners are vital to the growth and strength of Baltimore. Again, thank you and congratulations on this beautiful new building. And here's to you, Mr. John.
It is now my pleasure to introduce Toby Bozzuto, President and CEO of the Bozzuto Group.
Good evening. On behalf of the entire Bozzuto family, we're very grateful to be here tonight. I can't begin to tell you what a privilege it is to work with the Padareckas family and the Harbor East Management Group on this project. As you know, this is a great family with great values, and we're proud to be their partner. My father, Tom, over there, has always taught me that any good partnership has symmetry. That's what it's like to work with the Padareckas family. What's good for one is good for all. This concept of fairness and ethical integrity has been part of our relationship for nearly 20 years. It is somewhat fitting that both the Padareckas and Bozzuto families came to Baltimore as underdogs and continue to work hard every day to make this beautiful city a better place. The Padareckas family should be described as community builders. They have created one of the most vibrant neighborhoods in Baltimore. Their steady drum of optimism and commitment to Baltimore is a wonderful thing to be a part of. Our company shares a similar ethos and truly wants to leave the world a better place than we found it. As such, we have found kindred spirits with their entire organization. I also want to extend my sincere gratitude to a few partners who made this project a reality. Hickok Cole, our architect, RK&K, our civil engineer, Stonehill and Taylor, our interior designer, and Mahan Reichel, our landscape architect. Thank you for your extraordinary efforts. If we could give them a round of applause. I'd like to thank Mayor Young, but he's leaving in the middle of my speech, so I'll thank him later. Both the Paterakis and Bizzuto family, did he say he's coming back? Is he really? Hey, I said thank you. No, thank you, sir. No, you're good. I was just teasing. You have a big city to run. Go do your thing. Both the Paterakis and Bizzuto families were founded on immigrant values. As Bill said before, we're blessed to be living the American dream. My father, Tom, and Bill's father, the late John Paterakis, carried on the tradition of hard work and the notion that anything is possible. Our families came from nothing, but we came from everything. Thank you again to the Paterakis family for giving us another opportunity to work with you. We value not only the work that we have accomplished together, but most importantly, our friendship. Thank you all for being here.
Now please welcome my friend Colin Taggart, President and CEO of the Baltimore Development Corporation.
Well, good evening, everyone. What a beautiful night and what a beautiful project. I'm the recently appointed President and CEO of the Baltimore Development Corporation. We're the city's economic development agency, and our goal is to encourage investment and job growth. And as you can see, this is a tremendous investment here tonight. As Jeff mentioned, we are friends. We went to college together, and we've had the privilege of working on numerous projects in the city. And I was trying to think through all the projects that we've opened over the last couple of years, and I was thinking it was the Fitzgerald was the first, but actually it was Spinnaker Bay, which is right across the road here. Spinnaker Bay, Fitzgerald, Union Wharf, Ampham House, and now Liberty. It just keeps getting better and better. So I want to thank Toby. I want to thank Jeff, the entire Bizzuto team. It's always a pleasure to work with you. I was here for the groundbreaking. I was here for when we started construction on the bridge behind me. I was here when we stopped construction on the bridge behind me. I was here when we started construction on the bridge behind me. It is a complicated project given all the infrastructure work, and the Bizzuto team and Harbor East management were terrific to work through all those kinks. And I certainly have to acknowledge Bill Paterakis and the entire Harbor East team. You continue to invest in Baltimore, and we would not be the great city that we are without your investment and all that you do. You guys are a first-class family, and I enjoy working with you very much. So with that, I just want to, I'm standing between you and cocktails and food, so I'm going to go ahead and just thank everybody for coming, and I believe we're going to do a champagne toast now.
Thank you, Colin, and thank you everyone for joining us tonight. At this time, I would like to invite Tim O'Donnell, President of Harbor East Management Group, and Bizzuto Chairman Tom Bizzuto to join me in a toast. All right. Please raise, oh, wait, photo up. Please raise your glass as we celebrate this incredible community and the wonderful partnerships that have brought us here. To Liberty Harbor East.